1001. Hi, I'm Matt. So you want to be an architect. Step 1. First you have to know what an architect is.
Architects design structures of every type, make sure that the building not only looks good, but is functional, meets the client's needs, and is structurally sound. There are architects for many different types of jobs. Working conditions: architects usually work in office settings where they use computer-aided design, CAD, software to design buildings, bridges, and other structures. Some architects work 7 to 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Others might work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week.
To be an architect, you're going to have to be well educated. So do good in school. Bribe your teachers.
Education: most complete a bachelor's or master's degree in architecture. Typical programs include courses in subjects such as math, architectural history and theory, construction methods, and building design.
You can also become an architect by enrolling in an apprenticeship-style program with the Royal Architectural Institute of Canada, RAIC. This involves approximately 10 years of courses and hands-on work experience.
Wouldn't you want to wake up to this every morning? Architects make a lot of money.
Earnings: those working as interns after graduation from an architecture program generally earn between $35,000 and $50,000 a year. The average for all Canadian architects is likely somewhere between $55,000 and $65,000 a year. Principal architects in large successful firms can bring in as much as $300,000 a year. Hi again, has a similar career that you may be interested in, a glazier.
Let me tell you what a glazier is.
Glaziers select, cut, install, and remove all types of glass. They also handle plastics, granite, marble, and similar materials. There are different types of glaziers. Some do residential work such as installing windows, mirrors, and shower doors in new houses and replacing old ones during renovations. Glaziers may also be involved in the construction of new commercial buildings. This involves building metal frameworks and installing glass panels. It also involves installing storefront windows in banks, supermarkets, and retail stores. Working conditions: glaziers often work outside, sometimes in bad weather. At times they work on scaffolding at great heights. They do a lot of bending, kneeling, lifting, and standing. Full-time glaziers work a regular 40-hour work week, though the hours they work may vary depending on their position.
You need to be smart to be a glazier. So stay in school.
Education: although there are no formal educational requirements to enter this line of work, high school graduation is highly recommended. The most common route to certification is through a 3 or 4 year apprenticeship. Apprenticeships combine classroom study with on-the-job experience.
Glaziers are up there with the high rollers.
Earnings: apprentices often earn between $13 and $16 an hour, though in some areas senior apprentices can earn up to $24 an hour. Journey-level glaziers can earn anywhere from $17 to $37 an hour. For those who are able to find full-time work for a complete year, it translates to roughly $35,000 to $77,000 a year. In conclusion, we found that these two careers are similar in the fact they both depend on lots of planning and coordination. They also can make a similar amount of money between them. We think that becoming an architect would be a more interesting and more challenging job to do. Thank you for this short demo on becoming what you want.